Peace, 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 peace to the family. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Make yourselves welcome. Make yourselves at home. Come on in. Turn up. I'm talking about Grand Rising and all of that fly shit, you know? Grand Rising to the family. Yeah. Oh, shout out to Belize. Send a motherfucking ticket. What's poppin'? Shout out to Belize. Shout out to New York. I'm back in the city. Love the smell of pollution in the air. You feel me? I saw a few rats and I was like, yes, I'm home. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, I'm back. Yeah, Harlem in the building. Anybody that's in New York and I don't see y'all on Saturday, unfollow me. I'm dead serious. If you don't pull up in Brooklyn, just stop following me, my nigga. If y'all niggas live in Atlanta and you not at Melanin Monday, unfollow me. New rules. We not supporting from afar no more. If you don't pull up, I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. I don't know you like that. To me, you just a stalker. You know what I mean? If I don't see you at my events, you a stalker. And I don't fuck with stalkers. You know what I'm talking about? It's like the time for sitting around is over. So if I put something out there and niggas don't respond, you just got to refollow because I'm going on a campaign. I'm cleansing my surroundings of people who I deem to be non-supportive. You know what I'm talking about? Watch CNN, don't watch me, my nigga. I will not be a part of that. My birthday is coming up. I'm cleansing myself of all of the niggas in the bleachers. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? I'm cleansing myself of motherfuckers looking through the blinds. If you scared, get a fucking dog. Yeah, I'm cleansing myself of the NPCs. In my video game, y'all all gotta be active. You know what I mean? Y'all all gotta be active. I'm done with dancing for niggas. You know I'm in Atlanta and that's the home of the strippers and whatnot, but I can't dance for singles, my nigga. I can't do it. So we doing things. It ain't cause I need y'all. It's cause we need to link. We need to motherfucking come together to complete a mission. We need to do something. I'm tired of just doing nothing. You know what I mean? I need action. Like I need to build something. You know what I mean? And the level of commitment that this community has, it's not strong enough for me. It ain't strong. I'm gonna just go find a new community because I need strength. I need people to have strength. I need commitment. I need niggas that stand on something. You know what I mean? The streets stand on something. I could go fuck with the streets and they riding with me everywhere I go. They pulling up because there's a commitment that the streets have that this entitled community don't got. And I don't mean to, sound harsh or heavy-handed, but the truth just gotta be known. I don't gain nothing from nobody sitting around watching me all day. I'm not single. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for companionship. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not looking for companionship. I have children. They help to release the dopamine. I don't need followers. You know what I mean? I don't need likes and stupid shit like that. That doesn't do nothing for me. You know what I'm talking about? I need to get the message to the right people. And I need them to do something with it. I don't need niggas to do me like y'all be doing, all of these teachers, when they make transition. Then it's like, oh, I meant to go to his class and, oh, I meant to holler at him. You know, like it's disgusting. It's disgusting. It just shows the weakness in this community and why nothing is going to ever happen positively. And it's always going to be, y'all are always going to be on the outskirts and the rappers are taking over the woke conversation. And, you niggas are going to have to bow down to Jeezy. He's going to be teaching you niggas because niggas are definitely coming for this slot. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm at the point where I'm ready to just open the door and let them in and just let them fucking do what they got to do in this house, because it's not even a house worth saving. It's not even a house worth saving. Niggas need, they need something else, because they don't need this. Y'all don't treat this shit, and y'all don't treat other people that are in this community with no type of fucking respect. Y'all treat niggas like options. And we don't treat y'all like options. We don't wake up every day and treat the community like third and fourth options. Like, I'm going to go fuck around with the drug dealers. I'm going to go fuck around with the hoes. I'm going to go fuck with the knuckle draggers. And then I'm going to give some information to the people. Nah. What up, Seven? Long time supporter. You know what I'm talking about? Been holding it down for a minute. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Niggas treat y'all as the first option. The information, motherfuckers wake up and y'all are the first option. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all not the side bitch. You feel me? Y'all are not the side bitch. Niggas is giving y'all all the attention. And I'm talking about mad teachers. I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about mad different teachers. They wake up and y'all are the first option. They sacrifice everything and they show up for y'all. Do y'all show up for them is the question. Are you treating motherfuckers as the fourth option? You treating the teachers like side bitches. You know what I'm talking about? You treating niggas like a side bitch. You feel me? That's not your first option. There'll be events in Atlanta and motherfuckers is like, yeah, I went to Piggly Wiggly Fest. I went to the strip club, and then I came and checked y'all out. Third options. Shout out to D1. Shout out to D1 lighting the fire. You know what I mean? Shout out to D1 lighting the fire, you know, on the rappers and you know, standing on business. He needs more support. Where's the army at? Rick Ross and his lame ass try to take shots and whatnot. I didn't see no response videos. You niggas didn't stitch nothing. He talking about he handing out turkeys. You should have washed Officer Ricky up. I'm talking about there should have been 100 niggas washing them up. All of these tough guys that be in niggas' comments and everything, that always got something to say. When the smoke starts, niggas is on mute. I wonder why. So D1 out there, you feel me? D1 is out there fighting niggas on his own. He fighting against Meek Mill with the skinny legs and whatnot. He fighting against Rick Ross with the weight. Yeah, come on, man. Like, that nigga needs some help. You know what I'm talking about? And he's standing on business. He's holding it down. But where's the conscious niggas at? Where's your master teachers at? Where's your thought leaders at? Where are all of these woke rapper backpack niggas at? Why did nobody come to his defense? Where's the niggas that was on Liar Cohen's plane? All of the hip hop pioneers, right? Like Big Daddy Kane and, you know, where's Special Ed at? He got beat up trying to come after NWA. Niggas stomped him out and whatnot, you know, spiritually or through the internet. Nobody came to his defense. So this is a scared community. Niggas is still soy boys. You know what I'm talking about? This is a scared ass community. Niggas is really living in fear. Y'all not warriors. Y'all not on this shit. You're not ready to fight. You're not ready to fight. Them niggas in Gaza have 1,000 more testicular fortitude than the most dreadlocked Hope Notep sandal wearing, you know what I'm talking about, melanin popping ass nigga that I probably know out here. Them niggas, you need to take people that's like, that's not my fight. And I had to go off in the comment section and say, for you to say that that's not your fight, right? When, once again, don't be mad that they took down my YouTube. Niggas don't deserve that YouTube. You know, maybe I sent YouTube an email and said, take the channel down. Niggas don't deserve that YouTube. Fuck out of here. Like, nah, I'm glad they took it down, to be honest, though. I'm glad they took it. Shout out to my Patreons. I'm glad that they took it down. You know what I mean? I'm glad they took it down. Fuck that. You know what I mean? I got all my content. They didn't take nothing from me. They just took access from everybody that's leeching on me. You know what I mean? They took away access to niggas that been leeching on the God. I'm live. I've been live on Zoom. I ain't go nowhere. I still light fires. I've been live on Zoom. You know what I mean? If you want to pull up, nigga, it's behind a paywall. You know what I'm talking about? It's behind a paywall. Show your motherfucking commitment and drop $5, nigga. And then you'll be able to see what's going on. Because at the end of the day, what the fuck is on YouTube? Look at YouTube. YouTube is not to take anything away from YouTube, but the heydays of YouTube have been over. The heydays of YouTube has been over. It has to be something new. You know what I mean? That's a rest haven for niggas with internet connections that just want to get on the internet and fake be famous or just run they fucking jibs. I'm not a part of that. Yeah, my Patreon is Red Pillar. Yeah, that's where I'm at on Patreon, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm not going nowhere. I'm just behind a paywall having conversations in a place that's not public. Like, I'm not going to get on the internet. I'm not going to get on Instagram, right? Who is the person that run this shit is a Zionist, right? And talk about his people on a platform that he built and he's politicized. So he's like, yo, I'm putting on for my people, right? So I would be stupid if I was to get on here and be shocked if they treat me like they treating them people over there in Gaza. I'm watching it unfold. I'm watching it unfold. You said YouTube is growing? Damn, I've been on YouTube since 2008. Where is it? It's $1 trillion company. You damn right it's growing. It grew because you niggas helped it grow. It grew because they selling your content and your intellectual property. It grew because they pimping the fucking creators. That's how it became $1 trillion company. If I'm involved in a company that made $1 trillion and they don't even have, they throwing niggas little checks and everything, but what the fuck, nigga? That doesn't make no sense to me. That's high level pimpery, my niggas. It don't make no sense. They want people to be content with that bullshit ass money that they giving them. And that's not enough, bro. That ain't it. I seen them YouTube checks. That ain't it, bro. That's not it. Not when you could build your own shit. Fuck out of here. I'm moving again. I'm swimming upstream. I'm going against the grain. I'm doing my own thing. I'm having my own server, my own intellectual property. Yeah, I always use YouTube as a commercial, but that's not my number one priority. Not my number one priority. I'm not going to make them the quote unquote end all be all to my brand development. That's fucking insane to me. You know what I mean? We building an app, KTL Media app, man. We gonna build an app. We gonna be on Web3. I'm putting my shit on a blockchain. My app will be right next to the YouTube app. Like, if you can't press that, convenience is everything. Because I don't want to leave YouTube sometimes and go to off the app and whatnot. But it's a convenience. You know what I mean? And they made it very convenient. But that shit is it's a commercial platform to put your commercials on. That's it. So if I ever put content on there, it's going to be backed up somewhere else where it has a primary home. It won't be YouTube. And just take that example from me. If you got somebody that you love, if there's a channel that you love, go to Google and put YouTube to MP4 downloader, right? YouTube to MP4 downloader, and go and download. Go get a hard drive. It's $100. It's like $30 to $100 right now for 1 terabyte. Buy the quote unquote thing. Buy the quote unquote, the hard drive, and start downloading all of the videos of the creators that you like. You know what I mean? What up? Download the videos and the content and put it in a hard drive so you can have the backup. Because They out here scrubbing the fuck out of these pages, bro. I can't find nothing on Dr. Sebi. You know what I mean? Like not nothing, but they really cleansed him off of YouTube. They cleansed a lot of people off of YouTube. You know what I mean? And now that I'm watching how they do proper, remember everything that you're seeing right now going on over there with the genocide and the baby killers, because that's their new name, right? Baby killers. Everything that you see them doing, that's the same people, because they got dual citizenship. Because people are like, what that got to do with me? Let me explain to you what it got to do with you. They have dual citizenship in America. They got dual citizenship in America. Everything that they do over there, they do over here, right? And it's subtle. They're not bombing niggas over here, but when you do your research about those people who are showing you their fangs, we could talk about the Arabs in Africa and the Middle East. Yeah, we could fry them up real quick. I'm not letting them off the hook. But the enemy of my enemy, right? The enemy of my enemy. Y'all niggas got to learn some fucking strategy in life. You know what I mean? You got to learn. All of them days playing chess in Harlem have to work out some. You got to know what a strategy in war. You got to know the art of war. You got to know the art of war. So I'm like, that's the same people over here. I lived around them in New York. I know it. I know who I'm looking at. If anybody live in Crown Heights and all of that, because they like, certain people over here don't agree with what's going on over there. All right, well, I can't tell. You know what I mean? Protests don't do it for me. I can't tell. Like, y'all wasn't exposing them before they exposed themselves, though. They exposed themselves. That's why I say the strategy that the people are using, like, they're losing the war. If you don't know, they're losing the war. Don't think because somebody dropped 60 tons of bombs that they're winning the war. They're not winning that war. They're not winning that war. Once again, Gaza is more richer than probably Dubai in terms of their mineral wealth. Don't worry about those buildings, nigga. Y'all worry about your buildings. Worry about your fucking rundown, dilapidated hoods that these same people are the landlords of. Worry about that. Don't worry about their buildings. They gonna build their shit back up. They got money. They just ain't get it yet. The money is in the fucking ocean, in the gas fields and whatnot. Israel will never get that. They'll never get their hands on that. So don't worry about that. They're going to build that bitch up to look like Dubai in the next 30 years, right? What I'm talking about, the information is all on the internet now. We brought it out a few weeks ago. Shout out to Mortal Technique, because he was one of the ones who did a upload. Shout out to Comedic Eye Films. Comedic, I'm going to be at Nicholas on Saturday. I would love to see you pull up. Everybody in Brooklyn, FYI, quick commercial break. I will be in Brooklyn on Saturday. I'm not coming there to talk about the problems. I'm coming there to talk about the solutions. I'm not coming there to fearmonger. I'm not Chicken Little, my nigga. The sky is not falling. The sky is not falling. If the sky falls on any one of us, life goes on, right? We see it today. We see it every day. People make transition. Yeah, niggas is like, yo, rest in peace. That's my man and whatnot. Yo, you still going to that party tonight, right? Yeah, pull up on me, son. We're going to get lit. Casamigos. We're going to pour one out for the homie, right? So I don't give a fuck. 8 billion people will die. If one person is alive after that, nigga, life goes on. Your last day is your last day. How are you preparing? You know what I mean? Because everybody got a day. So I don't want to hear about, oh, the sky is falling. You damn right it's falling. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna die, nigga. So you might as well die on your feet, though. Some of you niggas are dying and laying down looking like a fucking seal. You know what I mean? Some of you niggas is laying down like mermaids, nigga. You're not dying on your feet. You scared of this shit. You are really petrified of the inevitable. So no, fuck that. 11:11. We giving solutions. We're gonna talk about how we could boss the fuck up in this marketplace that we're in. Because if you don't realize that you're in a marketplace, then once again, somebody is feeding on your energy because they know where the fuck they at, and you might not realize it. If you on Instagram and you following woke niggas, you're in the woke marketplace. If you're on Instagram or you on YouTube and you watching these channels, you a part of that marketplace. You pay with your eyes. You don't gotta buy nothing from these niggas. You don't have to buy no merch. You don't gotta buy anything. You pay with your eyeballs and they get paid off of that. You are in the conscious marketplace / woke marketplace. If you subscribe to any of the BLM rhetoric, if you niggas went marching before, if you put the Black Lives Matter sign on your lawn, you are part of the woke marketplace. If you wear any type of apparel and whatnot that symbolize your greatness, you are part of the marketplace. If you rocking stones and you rocking jewelry that depict precious metals and whatnot, you part of the marketplace. If you heal yourself with some type of quote unquote natural remedies, you are part of the marketplace. If you use products that don't have quote unquote chemicals that are harmful to you and things of that nature, you're a part of that marketplace. If you wear cloth diapers on your children rather than the carcinogenic diapers because you like, yo, that shit causes cancer, I'm gonna go with the cloth diapers. I'm gonna wear hemp. I'm gonna wear wool. I'm gonna wear linen. You're just part of a marketplace that's not necessarily part of the biggest marketplace. So why are you not benefiting off of that? Why are we not monetizing that? Why are we not millionaires right now? Why we don't have $1 million brands in our community, right? When there's 1 million of us. It doesn't make sense. So a heavy-handed response is needed because motherfuckers are quote unquote playing games out here. Motherfuckers have been wasting time and pump faking for too long. It's not gonna, I can't come in with a velvet glove. I can't come in singing lullabies to you niggas. I can't come to New York dancing for you niggas. You understand? I can't do that because the environment is not conducive to that right now. It's not that type of world that we're in right now. For all of you niggas that just want to meditate and be at peace and whatnot, salute. You know what I'm saying? You have every fucking right to feel like that because where else, what other direction are you going to go in this toxic environment that we're in right now? I don't have a problem with that. Everybody has the right to be in whatever reality they place themselves in, right? Because it's like the movie Inception and whatnot. Remember the movie Inception? Leonardo DiCaprio was walking around and the buildings were falling, right? And he was kicking it with Shorty. He was trying to get some box. He wasn't worried about the buildings. You know what I mean? He was trying to get him some fucking cooch, nigga. He wasn't worried about the buildings. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's daytime, but it's Scorpio season. So, you know, this is not to be played. Don't play this video during homeschooling, please. You know what I'm talking about? Don't have this on blast at the daycare center, my niggas. Not like I'm just, you know what I mean? You got me kind of fucked up. I'm just not him right now. You know what I'm talking about? I'm here to talk to adults. I'm here to talk to adults. I don't give a fuck if it's daytime outside, nigga. I be on Instagram after dark. I know it get turned up and whatnot. Yeah, I like Instagram after dark. But yeah, we just going to be adults today. We're just going to be adults. And I'm not going to be vulgar. I don't have to be vulgar. I'm not going to be, I'm not going to use obscenities. Because to be honest with you, I don't really like to talk like that. It's cringeworthy sometimes when you do it on a playback. But I don't want to muzzle my speech. You know what I'm saying? I want it to flow naturally and whatnot. So if I get turned up, I just want to remain turned up and not worry about little Th3rd is watching my shit, you know, sitting on his mommy's lap and whatnot, and she got to cover his ears. Yeah, it gets spooky after dark on Instagram. I didn't know. I wasn't ready the other day. I tuned into some shit and I wasn't ready. Shout out to my nigga Tahoe TV. You know, if you grown, because, you know, when are we going to have that conversation as a community? You know what I mean? When are we going to have that conversation as a community where we could talk about raunchy shit? You know what I mean? We could talk about some dark shit. We could talk about some fucking, some sexual shit and not feel shamed about it. You know what I mean? Because we still operate on that time. You know? Because if we not talking about it, somebody else is. You feel me? And I ain't talking about super raunchy, like nasty shit. I'm just talking about like Scorpio shit. You know, Instagram after dark. But anyway, before I get too far ahead of myself, right? Brooklyn, 1111, Nicholas Bookstore. The link is in my bio, right? The link is in my bio. You know what I mean? Check us out. And I got the live stream. You could be in El Segundo and you still be tapped in. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You said a lesbian taught you how to eat box. That's crazy. You know what I mean? So it's like a lot of people are in relationships, right? And then there's a lot of people that are single, right? There's people that have sexual urges. There's people that are like, and it's like, who do they talk to in this community? Like who's just letting this shit all hang out? Like who's just keeping it 1,000? You feel me? Like there's some men in our community that might not be sexually mature. You feel me? And it's all good because they need mature people to just talk to them. Sexy Red can't raise our people with sexual education. Sukiana can't do that. I'm not hating on none of them. I'm just saying that if you were raised with a healthy, with somebody who was teaching it to you in a more healthy manner, the stuff that they talking about, you would be able to spot it from a mile away and be like, oh, nah, that's not what I'm on. I'm not enticed by that because I was raised to be more responsible with my sexual energy. I know how to channel it a lot better than how they're instructing us to channel it type shit. So you will be able to observe it. You will be able to observe it. But when your cup is not full, it's hard to just observe something and not take a fucking drink. You feel me? So shout out to the Liliths out there. You know, they got the Liliths on my timeline. And they be in their bag and whatnot, talking that Lilith shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all. I don't know too many men in this community who have created a safe space to talk about, all things, quote unquote, red chakra. Let's just say that. All things red chakra, right? All things sacral chakra. I don't know too many men who have been able to steer, right? I don't know too many men who have been able to stand in that safe space and because you have to have boundaries as a man, you can't have a lot of, you know what I mean? Like, you can't be low-key creepy. You can't be out there sending out dick pics to people who just like your fucking post and shit like that. Like, it can't be a fucking perv. It can't be one of these weird niggas. It can't be a nigga that got mad fucking strikes on a name type shit. Yeah, it's a few of y'all type shit. You know what I mean? Secret indictments. You know what I'm talking about? Rico. You know what I mean? It's going to be some Ricos in this community soon. I'm just putting y'all on notice. A lot of niggas got that Rico. You know what I'm talking about? What's that Rico? The Rico is, yeah, we know that you out there doing what you doing, nigga. But, we just letting it pile up. We just letting it pile up. You know what I'm talking about? It's some Rico charges, man. We're going to talk about that one day. But it's like, we need more responsible male energy, right? It's not about just lower self, though. Somebody who has basically conquered, or you can't really conquer, but mastered the lower. So it's like you could be around women with no clothes on, right? And you're not intimidated. You know what I mean? Or you could still look at them. Like if you could have a conversation with a whiz eye to eye while her boobs is out, then you are progressing. You know what I'm talking about? Like you're able to look past that shit. Here's a cheat code for the men. This comes from my earlier days and whatnot. And an OG had dropped it on me and I was like, interesting. He was like, men are going to be men. You know what I'm talking about? And we'll have further talks, on IG at night. This is kind of like, not the right place to have these talks. But it's Scorpio season, so you can have these talks all day. You know what I mean? We only get one season, my nigga. So in Scorpio season, you could talk about box and wood in the daytime. You know what I mean? Because this shit is Adidas. All day I dream about sex, right? So if you could have if you could hold it down and you're not, you're not like, you're not feeling weird and shit like that, then that means that you are progressing, right? And you're progressing, okay? So we should progress as a community. We should not assume that everybody is quote unquote mature. We should not assume that everybody is healed. We should not assume that everybody has their best interests, right? Because there's some people out there who are not even in control of themselves. They're not riding. They're not the ones steering the ship. They got entities and whatnot mounting them. You feel me? They got parasites that are driving the boat. Some motherfuckers got demonic possessions, men and women. You know what I mean? Oh, the OG. Thank you. The OG told me, he gave me game. He was like, men have urges, right? So sometimes men watch, porn, right? They watch women with their clothes off when they get that scratch, and that's their itch. But the OG said, this is where mastery comes in, right? So he said, for the men specifically, the stimulation, right? The stimulation of women, of naked women, of sexual, of women, just them. And I went to the far extremes by saying watching some shit. I went to the far extremes. You could put a picture up from Jet Magazine, page 43. You could put a picture of Nia Long in the gym. You could put a picture up of whoever your crush is, right? And he said, instead of killing yourself or destroying yourself, build yourself. Meaning, use the quote-unquote stimulant to start working out with. Don't touch yourself. Don't cross that line. You got to master that energy. But that urge that you have to transmute it. It's called alchemy. Go to the gym. Put a poster of the woman that you want to smash, right? Or the prototype of the woman that you want to attract. And then you work out. And as you working out and as you pushing and as you straining and whatnot, you look at that picture and that shit will push you over the edge. Or you look at your fucking 100-inch screen and it's shorty with her buns out or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Because that's not a crime. And you use that as a magnet. It's a magnet. It will pull something out of you that you didn't even know that you had. It's like a second wind and whatnot. The same way they say for men, if you want to chisel your body to a certain type of quote, because the mind, remember, you could literally, and I don't know if you know this or not, you could literally transform your body, right? This is how ill the human mind and the body is a machine. You could literally transform the body by looking at another body. How do you think women are developing the bodies that they're developing? And I'm not talking about surgery and whatnot. They are so ill that they could look at a woman's body. Ooh, look at Kim Kardashian's ass. Ooh, I want that ass, right? Ooh, look at that flat stomach. I want that stomach. Ooh, look at those boobs. I want those boobs. And they can actually manifest that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Because, sexual energy is creation energy. You could create with it. So the same thing can happen for men. Your body is a machine. So you could put a picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger up in the gym and you literally could begin to transform your body into that body shape, into that quote unquote preferred body suit. But you got to work though. You know what I mean? All things Faith without work is nothing. You have to work. You have to put kinetic energy towards your vision and whatnot. But that is how the body is. The body will conform and turn into any type of body. Of course, if you 600 pounds and you put a picture of a nigga that's 90 pounds, yeah, it's gonna take some work. You gotta go super chiseling, my nigga. Matter of fact, I don't want to be all over the place, but somebody that I trust and I know that they have these weight loss, FDA approved drugs and whatnot, but I got a plug, right, for some weight loss shit, and it's not necessarily what they call pharmacopoeia, you know what I mean? And it's not crack either, you know what I'm talking about? But y'all could DM me if you want to learn about that. Right. The posters on the board, if you put posters up, it's the equivalent of a vision board. We all familiar with a vision board. So vision boards work for people that are trying to transform their body. Yeah, for weight loss, the ginger and the cayenne pepper. Peace to Rappers Weed. Rappers Weed, what up, my guy? You know I'm talking about? That good smoke. You know I'm talking about? We got some good announcements about some good strains that are coming. Red and blue pill strains. But we'll keep you informed. Bladderwrack and sea moss with burdock root. My brother Blue Pill was on Bladderwrack in 2001. Remember the movie Thinner? Right? Remember the movie Thinner? That shit almost made Blue disappear. He was ODing on a Bladderwrack, and I was like, one day I was like, Blue, where are you? Blue was fucking disappearing, my niggas. You know what I'm talking about? That shit was going crazy. But yeah, Bladderwrack is good. It's just the griping. You know what I mean? You're going to be griping, meaning that your fucking intestines will feel like it's wrestling and whatnot. And it's literally like cramps. Literally. I know what y'all go through, ladies. It wasn't in my gonads and whatnot. It was in my stomach. I was on Bladderwrack and Cascara Sagrada and whatnot. And the level of griping, my nigga, I don't know if y'all ready for this shit, bro. I felt like I was giving birth. Nigga, twins. I thought I was giving twins. Do you drink the Bladderwrack? Yeah. And it's a bitter. It's a super bitter. But once again, how bad do you want it? We were doing Bladderwrack and Cascara to get rid of our worms, our parasites. You feel me? Chewing on walnuts and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like, you got to go to certain extremes to get these parasites out of you. Because the parasites is running shit these days. You know what I mean? So, rewind the tape back to my original thought about them people over there are the same people over here. They got dual citizenship. So, for these religions, we was under the impression that the place where Jerusalem was, everybody was holy over there. Come to find out, nobody is holy over there like that. It's just a few people just chasing holiness. Everybody else is on fuckery time, right? Everybody else is on fuckery time over there. So, children are not safe over there. The one of the main reasons why they're able to bomb babies is the same reason if you go on the dark web, they are harming babies, and that's the same people. Jeff Epstein with them little children, same people. That nigga in Hollywood, Harvey Weinstein, running through all of them black women and catching them and sexually, yeah, same people. San Fernando Valley and whatnot, where the porn industry, and they're desecrating women and whatnot, and they're introducing all of these vices and all of these kinks and all of this crazy shit, same people. You know what I'm talking about? Same people. So I'm like, nah, there's children missing in Cleveland. There's children missing around America. There's all of these talk about adrenochrome. All of these things They had a rabbi talk about children was in hamburgers. Yeah, nigga, same people. And they showed their hand in this latest campaign. So that's why I say they lost the war, because the perception that they had around the world has been shattered. And we know, right, because this is the Wizard of Oz, we know a majority of this nation's power was the perception that it had. Rabbi Finkelstein, he laid it out. He exposed it. So you got the ones with the Goldilocks, they be telling on each other. They be telling on them other people and whatnot. They like, nah. You know what I mean? Nah, that's not us. The same way that we like, nah, we not BLM. But from the outside looking in, motherfucker be like, all them niggas is Black Lives Matter. And I'm like, nah. And they're like, impossible. How could they not be? Right? So you got to be inside of some shit to know the difference between people. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get that it's hard to differentiate if you're not inside of the culture, right? Because people on the outside looking in, they would swear that we are the same, as that we're a monolithic people and we all rock and we all agree and we all be on. No, we don't. No, we don't. You know what I'm talking about? No, the fuck we don't. I don't rock with that. I don't rock with that. I don't rock with Meek Mill and the skinny legs. I don't rock with deaf culture. I don't rock with anti-life culture. I don't rock with Babylon culture. I don't rock with the code switchers. I don't rock with the sellouts. I don't rock with the boule. It's a lot of niggas I don't rock with. I don't rock with gangbangers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we gotta separate ourselves, and we have to make that distinction, because the same thing is happening with them people over there. But it's like, no, nigga, don't start telling me about your dirty laundry when we at the laundromat. You should have said that a long time ago. You know what I mean? I could give Rabbi Finkelstein some fucking props, because he was bringing the alarm before shit got hot. Shit hot right now. So that's why they like, yeah, we not rocking with them. It's too late. It's too late. You got to do something. It's too late, nigga. The cat is out the bag. Y'all was protecting them. Y'all owe Ye an apology. Let's start there. You know what I mean? Y'all owe Kanye, Omari West an apology. Because regardless of how he said it, regardless of how he brought the information, it didn't matter. As heavy-handed as he brought it, they deserve a heavy hand. In hindsight, right? They're not, you can't come with, BB, you can't come to them people with a soft glove. You see how they on TV acting up, talking and whatnot? They only respect crowbarisms. They respect heavy-handed. Like, you can't come to them. Their hands is too dirty. They done got away with too much. When you talk about blood diamonds, that's them. When you talk about the exploiting of Africa, that's them. When you talk about organ harvesting, that's them. When you talk about child trafficking, that's them. When you talk about sex trafficking, that's them. When you talk about who introduced all of this fuckery into the music, that's them. Who took over black music? That's them. Who put us in blackface? That's them. Who's pushing the stereotypes in Hollywood? That's them. Who got the whole dark web lit with child porn? Nigga, them. And they over here, and they over there. So for a nigga to say, what that got to do with me? Nothing, nigga. Because you not me. What that got to do with me? Nothing. Not a thing. Because if you got to ask me that question, you never was fighting. You never was outside. You never was doing the research. You don't even know. You can't read the room, nigga. You don't know what's going on around you. How you going to walk in a room full of vultures and you don't even know who the vultures is? If Professor Griff never got kicked out of the music industry, they would be more on point right now. You owe Professor Griff an apology. You owe Nick Cannon an apology. No, you don't owe Nick Cannon an apology. Nick Cannon owes Professor Griff an apology. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Y'all owe Ye. Y'all owe... The t-shirts is coming. I'm walking around New York City with that on. The t-shirts is coming. Who enslaved our ancestors and paid for the ships and played middleman? That's them. Right? So MJ warned us. Michael Jackson, that is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all owe our teachers an apology. And we're going to stand on your fucking necks until you do it. I need all of y'all to inbox Nick Cannon. We're going to start the campaign today. You owe Professor Griff an apology. I'm gonna tweet it. I'm going to set it off. I'm going to tag that nigga. Right? And I need us to just start getting on his ass. Pause. I'm going to tag him. You owe Professor Griff an apology in 72 hours or it's up, nigga. Straight like that. You know what I mean? It's up. We'll come to wilding out and wild out on you. How about that, you bird ass nigga? You know what I'm saying? Y'all too forgiving. Y'all too forgiving. That's why the spirits are shitting on y'all. Y'all too forgiving to the point where it's like niggas is taking advantage of us because they don't see our strengths and whatnot. We too forgiving. Why are we forgiving? Why are we forgiving? Run that fade, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Run that fade. You know? Fuck that. You know, I'm not even going to talk about the Sabi documentary. You owe Professor Griff an apology. Let's start there. You fucked up my nigga's bag and whatnot. You had people sending out death threats. You put that man in a compromising position. I was in New York. We were there consoling our brother. We was there holding it down and whatnot. Me, Black Dot, Lord Jamar, and a few other people. We came to Professor Griff defense on Black News 102 and went live in front of thousands of people and showed our support. And we stood with that man while niggas was dropping him and shitting on him and unfollowing him and whatnot. If you want to get the tickets for Nicholas, it's in my bio. It's in my bio, and you will see it when you go in the bio. You know? Yeah, he used that shit for clout after Nip died and fucking clout chasing so he could get some more baby mamas and whatnot. But we're not going for that. We're not going for that. Fuck out of here. Everybody that's crossing us, we got to take our power back. It's too many of us. We got to take our power back. Because right now, the reality that I exist in, it's a war going on outside. And I ain't going to sleep like I'm at war. I'm going to sleep comfortable. I ain't going to sleep with no shit on my heart. But I'm like, it's a time for peace and it's a time for war. You know what I'm talking about? And wars should be avoided at all costs. Because as you can see, war, right, is horrible for the optics. It should be avoided at all costs. However, it's a time for peace and it's a time for war. And we at an information war. We in a culture war. We in a spiritual war. We at that place where they talk about the higher principalities. We're there right now. We're at that place. So as a result of that, you feel me? As a result of that, it's going to call for what it's going to call for. And that's action. So it's not physical. I'm not in no physical war with nobody. Because the day it get physical, they say that you really lost. It ain't physical. It's spiritual. You got to get your spirit right. They are attacking people. And I said it before. I put it out there. I said Atlanta is under demonic possession. The whole city. Based off of motherfuckers and a spiritual warfare and all of these rinky-dink ass, what do they call them? Warlocks and witches, right? The witches that like eating box from the back. Yeah. They out in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, spirit cooking. And I put it out there a few months ago. And I'm standing on that. And niggas got upset. And I said, eat a dick. You know what I mean? Because I know people who've been affected by the spirit cookers. They out there putting niggas in jars, bro. They out there putting niggas in jars. And if you call yourself spiritually awakened and whatnot, and you come to Atlanta and you don't pick up on it, then nigga, you're not spiritually awakened. Okay? You're not spiritually awakened. But they out here, they in Atlanta doing some fuck shit. You know what I'm talking about? Is it an energy that I felt immediately? Nah, not immediately. But I seen some shit. I seen what I needed to see. You don't see me running around outside in Atlanta. You don't see me. I be in the crib. I be in the office working. You don't see me running around at 8. Nah. It's not right out there. They got some shit going down, and take my word for it. You don't gotta take my word for it. You don't gotta take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Go run around. Come outside. Don't take my word for it. Don't worry about it. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right? I don't know what I'm talking about. Right? But on Melanin Monday, yeah, by the way, BTW, Melanin Monday will be live at 3 Millie Studio and whatnot. The RSVP is almost closed, right? The RSVP is almost closed. Yeah, there's a Georgia Mall, and I'm going to check it out one day. The RSVP is almost closed. That link is also in my bio as well. If there's any vendors in Atlanta that want to be a part of it, that's almost closed. I'm going to need y'all to hit us up in the inbox so we could secure those spots for you, okay? We could secure those spots. Anybody that's in an ATL, if you agree with the assessment that I just shared, right? Because I'm not naming names. I'm not saying nobody. I'm just saying what people are scared to say. For the people in the audience, if you could relate, just let me know in the comments. You know what I mean? Just let me know in the comments. You know. So so motherfucker don't think I'm reaching, because I'm not. Because I'm not. It's people being taken advantage of out here on a spirit level. You know what I mean? And there's a dark energy out here. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? You know? And they got all of these weird cliques and whatnot. And they not right. They not right. They not right. So people, you don't see a lot of community. You don't see people coming together, right? There was an event and the shit was damn near empty. And prior to that, the event used to be popping and whatnot. People are not gathering. People are not pulling up. People are not connecting. It's a lot of fuck shit going on. So, it's all spiritual. It's all spiritual. I think in New York, there's a heavy spiritual warfare. Look how many people from New York are dying, right? I think it's heavy spiritual warfare in New York. Because I don't want Atlanta people to think that I'm shitting on the South and all of this dumb shit, this moist shit that they be talking. Nigga, New York is cursed. I've been told you that. When I got the fuck up out of there in 2020, I was like, this is before the lockdown. I was like, yo, I'm out. My days in this motherfucker is over. You know what I mean? I'm like, my days is over. With shit, the shit Nature Boy was doing, that's a form of spirit cooking. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was a form of spirit cooking. ATL is influenced by New Orleans. Heavy. New Orleans, heavy. Yeah. But I'm about to wrap this shit up. You know what I'm talking about? I got a long day ahead of me. I got to get out there and fucking tap dance for these niggas so I can sell some tickets. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know that I'm outside, that I'm in New York, show my face. I got a whole bunch of people I need to go see. And I will see the family tomorrow 11/11, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. I'm going to be joined by the Avengers. You know what I mean? Baba Lloyd Strayhorn, the elder. Sister Cafunia, the elder. Uncle Hank Rosinson, the elder. And a few other elders and master teachers and luminaries and whatnot. Sister Monique, who is the proprietor and the owner. I'll be there with her. And we'll be joined by some beautiful people in the city, in the planet of Brooklyn. Bed-Stuy, do or die, right off of Fulton, where I used to walk and stomp, right off of Macon, right down the block. I used to be right on Macon. Rest in peace to Disco. You know what I'm talking about? And yeah, man. Yeah, Lloyd will be in the building. A few people will be in the building. We'll have live stream available. The link is in the bio. I will see y'all tomorrow. Please don't miss that. The quote-unquote future of conscious economics 101. The future of conscious economics 101. We're going to talk about that bag. You know what I mean? That bag. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So with that being said, y'all stay dangerous, man. Oh, yeah, go see Mad Hoffa. Yeah, I need to go see Mad Hoffa. I'll be back, though. I don't got time to see Mad Hoffa on this trip, but I'll be back. But y'all stay dangerous, man. Love and light to everybody. You dig? And we will stay in touch. I'll let y'all know how everything is going. Peace.